question: with what we've been seeing, do you think eventually there will be a Skywalker series? Luke
I
Skywalker.
hope not, yo. I do not want to see Luke Skywalker series, yo. I don't want no
And
parts
I only asked that because the biggest question about Luke Skywalker was what's happened in between.
I don't care what happened in between.
I don't care.
Like, it's because there's so much more to explore. Like we like, for me, I would much rather have the extension of the Mandalorians series. You know what I'm saying? I would much rather see that. I would much rather them start to seed out after you know what I'm saying, the Rise of Skywalker. Like, I would like, we need to be venturing outward or in the past. All this in between stuff, that stuff is dead to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, I'm cool with Kenobi. I'm cool with Andor. Super excited about Ahsoka. Outside of that,
Andor, I'm kind of like about.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'll watch it. Like, they're gonna have to really legitimately blow us away, because ain't nobody really checking for that like that. I mean, because I loved, you know what I'm saying,
Rogue
One. Like, that was probably
fantastic.
Shoot. In retrospect, maybe top 3 Star Wars movie. You know what I'm saying?
3, 5, yeah.
It can fluctuate, but like, I'm not like, I'm really like, it's gotta be like, it's just gotta be really, really, it's gotta be really good. You know what I'm saying?
I say that because there are rumors that they may do a Sky. I've heard rumors of 3 possible shows that could be popping up about, you know what I'm saying, past stuff. I heard that there may be a Vader in there somewhere in between, you know, dealing with in between Revenge of the Sith and New Hope. And they say they might put some stuff scattered in between, you know what I'm saying, with stuff that happened in between the other movies and stuff. I heard of Vader. I might be interested in a Vader.
Don't want to see it. Don't care. What's the other one?
I've heard there may be a Sidious when you see how he rose to become.
I don't want to see that either. Like yo, like, this is like, why are we retreading this stuff? Yo, like, we could, again, they are laying enough groundwork to actually expand the palette of the Star Wars fans and the tertiary, you know, casual fans as well, because they have, like, the recognizability of all things Star Wars. It's enough of it in there, so you don't have to have like all these key players, and like, you can really set up shop somewhere else in the timeline and really venture out. So that's the part that's like kind of like,
because if I'm not mistaken, I think the next 3 movies are going to be like the High Republic. Like,
I don't even know, because like Patty Jenkins' joint is like that's off right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm talking about the what's the D&D guys or whatever. Did they get taken off?
They get taken off too. That's what I'm saying. Like, the film side of Lucasfilm is a mess. Like, because
I was hearing something about they were going to do.
They're not doing
nothing. I heard like High Republic, and then they said they may do something after Rise, but
Dan and David, they just nah. I'm real cool on them. You know what I'm saying? After them past like last 2 seasons of Game of Thrones, and I ain't even really upset about like 5 or 6, but 7 was like, yo, this right here ain't it. And as much as I love Game of Thrones, I think you know how much we love Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah.
Like, it's clear to see that y'all really was about this writing. And then after, when they tried to do that, like that show on HBO about where like the South won, and they like the joint like basically almost got greenlit, I was like, yeah, I'm done with y'all.
When I was like, oh, this what we do, like,
I said, nah, I'm done with y'all. So they need to figure that out. But yeah, Lucasfilm on the movie side, like, they need to get their house in order ASAP, because they're essentially are gonna have to have a movie done by next December, because that's when they got it on the slate right now, tentatively. December 2023, they got a movie. So I don't know what it's gonna be, but they're gonna need to figure that out. More than likely, it's gonna be pushed back to 2024, because they ain't got nothing.
Yeah,
you know, I don't even like what's the script gonna be? You know what I'm saying? Like they really should be looking towards the TV to branch out to the movie and not inversely. You know what I'm saying? Because the TV stuff is really holding down Star Wars right now. Like if there was no Disney Plus, like Star Wars would be like trash right now. Yeah. And it hurts me to say that because I love Star Wars, but it would be trash right now. So bigger picture, they're gonna have to really figure. Somebody's gonna have the balls in there to say, "Hey, like we should really focus on new projects, new actors, new ideas with the same mystique of Star Wars." Like that's the only way that this thing lives. And they did that. Then they dropped the ball. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like they did it and then they dropped the ball. So it's like, yo, we got to kind of go back and kind of refigure out, recapitulate whatever you want to do and what conceptualize what this is.
And what they have to do is have a plot already written out for all, not a plot, but at least you need
to know how this thing is going to begin and how this thing is going to end.
Right. And you can't bring a director in who, this is my vision and stuff like that. Like The Last Skywalker, for what it was, did its damn best to try to fix what Johnson did.
And it's funny because we wholeheartedly disagree. Like, I appreciate The Last Jedi. You know what I'm saying?
You do?
Oh yes, man. Like The Last Jedi was that made me, because Last Jedi made me think about other stuff and not just the very formulaic trope of what Star Wars is. Like, right. Because for example, the thing that pissed me off about The Rise of Skywalker is just how frenetic it is. Like, it does not breathe. Like the Star Skywalker is like scene, action, scene, action, scene, action. And like, and after about midway through, like right around the time when they did the whole diversion that Chewie died on the ship and all that crap. Yeah. And then 2 years later, Chewie's back. Yeah. I was out of it. I said, yo, this don't even make no sense. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or the way that they did not want to embrace Star Wars lore in the movie as well. You said, what are you talking about? Like, even something simple as, instead of saying like, yo, he has to find a holocron, he has to find a wayfinder. We already know what a holocron is. That's all that was the wayfinder. That's stupid. You already have nomenclature for the things you want to talk about. And that's the part that pissed me off about who directed that crap? What's your boy's name?
Abrams.
Yeah. J.J. Abrams. J.J. Abrams don't know how to finish crap. You know what I'm saying?
I guess the only thing about it was he had an original script sent to Disney, and Disney said, "Get the fuck out of here." They basically told him, "Get the F out of here with it." And I read that original script, and I was like, "Huh? Disney don't know what the hell they're doing."
Yo,
that's original script.
That script that what's the other director supposed to be on it? The dude that directed Jurassic World. What's that dude's name? That movie would have been amazing.
Yeah. Oh my God! You go back. That opening scene that you saw in Rise of Skywalker, that was Mustafar, but you didn't know that because that was that. But that was supposed to be opening scene. You know what I'm saying? And you see Kylo basically does his, his own thing or whatever. But it was just, like I said, I tried to like Rise of Skywalker, but there was times I was like, all right, you're getting out of hand here.
It's irredeemable. It's irredeemable to me. Like, and I even understand what it was trying to do. It just did not do it at all. You know what I'm saying? That's why I appreciate the Last Jedi. The Last Jedi had an agenda, and it did what it set out to do. Look, the Jedi ain't dead, but however, the way we go about stuff needs to die. That's really what this is about. And also the fact that anybody who has the Force can be a Jedi. It's not just about a select few number of people with blood and midichlorians, yada yada. Like, that was for me, it was like we all can be Force users. We need to ascend to a different level when it comes to how we look at light and dark, or like, you know what I'm saying, like the force and like the light side and dark side. Like that's what it was for me. And then to come around and the Rise of Skywalker and just trample all on that and like, nah, yo, it's definitely about this special these special white folks in here, and it's all it's about. Like Alex, like yo, this is crazy to me. Like
I think the thing that made me Last Jedi, I know we off track for we know talking about, that just threw me off with them was the whole the Canto bike stuff was just like, yo, what are we?
Yeah.
Was like,
I would give you that.
Was the what are we doing here? And then two was the I guess for me was kind of like the portrayal of Luke. Like I get it, but then again, I was like, God Almighty, it's like they turned him into somewhat of a bump, like, you know what I'm saying? Like he was the only person, but I guess I see what they said. They tried to do by be like, you know, the person who you thought would never disconnect himself from the Force, you know what I'm saying? Finally, you know what I'm saying, just was like, I can't take this no, you know what I'm saying, I can't take this no more. Like I did appreciate him saying, like, you know, the Jedi let Darth Sidious of their hubris slide under their nose and destroy. I did appreciate that part of it, but it was just certain things. I want to see a little bit more stuff in that. Now, when it comes to Rise of Skywalker, I was irritated because I felt like you said, it was, they were trying to fix whatever, you know what I'm saying, that wasn't what J.J. Abrams' vision of what happened, and then he tried to refix some things, but it was irritating because what you like, they kept doing stuff like, Finn, I got something to tell you. I got something to tell you. I got something to tell you. I got something. Ray, I got something to tell you. Ray, I got something. And I was like, and by the time the movie ended, I was like, what the hell he had to tell the damn girl?
Didn't tell her a thing.
He ain't tell her a thing. And I said, I didn't like the ending where, you know, too, she was just like, oh, I'm Rey Skywalker. You ain't no Skywalker, you know what I'm saying? You ain't no Skywalker. You could have just said, hey, you the way I felt it should have ended was, I think couple things irritated me how it ended. Number one, never found out what Finn, but come to find out, they say in the novelization is that he was trying to tell Rey that he is Force sensitive, which they tried to do in the very first daggone movie. They was letting everybody know in the first movie, but they never went anywhere with it on that. Number two, I didn't like, you just gonna go back to Tatooine, you gonna bury the two Skywalker lightsabers in the middle of daggone the Tatooine sand sea for nothing, but you a Skywalker? Like, I would have rather shown her trying to build or start a new Jedi Order under a new type of philosophy, and you seeing Finn being one of the first students.
I would have wanted anything but that. Just anything.
You would like, it was
yeah. Like, we can go on forever about these two movies, man. We gotta stop. Like,
we gotta stop.
We definitely derailed. It doesn't matter. I'll just chop this up. Yo, so
Book of Boba Fett.
Boba Fett, man. Yeah, man. 6 out of 10. Like
6 out of 10. Like I said, I give it a B-.
6.5. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I give it about a 6 point. It's like, this is what I'll say. For the Mandalorian stuff, I give it an 8-9. For Mandalorian season 2.5,
oh man,
I give it an 8-9. For Book of Boba Fett, I give it about a good solid, like you said, 6.5, maybe 7, maybe 7.
We'll average the whole thing out to a 7.
We'll say it's a 7. We'll say it's a 7. You know,
strong 7 out of 10.
It's a 7 show. I'm excited. Like I said, I guess I'm excited to see what's going to happen with the Mandalorian going forward. Now that, you know, Grogu is officially a foundling.
Also, like the fact that like all this like preliminary crap, they kind of got out of the way so we can kind of get to the point.
Yeah.
So we ain't got to worry about this crap next season. It's like straight into whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. I like that.
You know, it's things we got to figure out with that. Like, he is now the ruler of Mandalore.
Essentially, you know what I'm saying?
Essentially, he is and stuff. That stuff. like that, and then too, I'm like I said, I'm excited. Like with through all of that, I'm excited to see Kenobi. I am really because I just want to know because the PTSD this man had to go through this, and I love too how they leaving it how they're making it seem like that you're going to see round two of him versus Vader slash Anakin, but really round one of him and Vader. And if they do that, it makes sense because Obi-Wan didn't know didn't know Anakin became Vader until later on. And then when they had that duel in New Hope, he was like, yeah, last time we did it, so it kind of, I think it might have been a stalemate or something, stalemate in that situation. Because Hayden Christensen is back.
Definitely back.
Hayden Christensen is back. I've also heard or read somewhere that Liam Neeson may be a Force ghost.
That guy, a little problematic last few years.
Yeah. He likes hate to be around the streets around him or whatever, since he likes to hunt, hunt us, black folks down, but whatever. But I mean, saying Star Wars on the TV side is
doing their thing, man.
Is doing their thing. So it's just interesting to see what's going to happen next, man. With that.
Cool. We're gonna end on that, man.
No.
Yeah, next series up is Moon Knight.
What's that? That's
March. Yeah, I think end of March.
That I think is going to really mess with a lot of people's heads.
Yeah, Moon Knight is next, so we definitely will be reviewing. I'm definitely doing the daily reviews and definitely want to talk about that when that ends. So
yeah,
to the next time, people, man.
We might slip a movie review for the.
Hey, man, my bad. Yeah. My bad. Yeah. Oh yes, that is definitely gonna happen. Definitely.
They said that thing is 2.5 hours, bro.
No, the Jones said 255 last time I saw it around the time.
You know what? I'm here for it.
I'm gonna watch it. It don't matter.
I'm gonna watch it regardless. Yeah. So I can't wait for this one. So yeah.
All right, man. Let's get off this thing, man. I got
something
to do. Hey, man. Good talking. I will hit you up, and we'll talk.
All right, bye, man. Peace.
Later, y'all.
See you.